Chief Justice Raymond Zondo has handed the final volume of the state capture report to President Cyril Ramaphosa. The commission was established by former President Jacob Zuma to probe allegations of fraud and corruption in government and state-owned enterprises. Zondo has meanwhile apologized to the public for the unforeseen delays in the release of the final installment of the report.
The terms of reference of the commission were very wide. But we have reached this point because if we were going to investigate everything that fell within the terms of reference of the Commission, maybe we would take another 10 years, because the terms of reference of the Commission contemplated that we would look at even municipalities. So we would not finish. It's been a long journey, and there have been challenges during this journey for the Commission. But one of the things that I believe I should highlight today as I hand over the final report to the President is that it has been a period during which South Africans have shown us, as the Commission, wonderful support and love. Even when the Commission was going through very difficult times, South Africans showed us a lot of support and a lot of love. A few members of the legal team that I know went through situations when their security needed to be beefed up because of the work that they did in the Commission. But they went on, they carried on. There were times when the investigation team and the legal team of the Commission went on without getting paid for a few months. But one of the things that a lot of them told me was that this work was so important for the country, they would not leave the work of the Commission until really there was no other way. The report that we are handing over to the President consists of two parts. It's part 5 and part 6. Part 5 has got volumes 1 and 2, and part 6 has got 4 volumes. They deal with a number of topics. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I just mention, for example, some of the SOEs involved. It's SABC, and apart from SABC, state security is also covered. Friede Dairy project is covered. Parliamentary oversight is covered. We also have chapters that deal with money flows and how money that was obtained through state capture was moved out of the country. We've got a chapter that deals with that. We've got, we deal also with the evidence of the President as President of the country and President of the ANC. We deal with the evidence relating to the ANC. And then we have a lot of evidence relating to some individuals. We deal with waterkloof lending as well. So all of those topics are covered.
All right, that was from last night's announcement, and the Chief Justice just giving us a preview of what was to be expected. It's now out there. It's all over. If you'd like to take a look at it, I know that it's up on the government websites too. So I just retweeted it, so you'll be able to access that. And but let's see what people are saying and the reactions from South Africa as you wake up to that final report. And that was our question of the day. So we were asking you about your reaction to it and what you think of the fifth volume of the State Capture Report. Doubt that anybody has had the chance to completely read it. Well, if you have, congratulations to you. Give yourself a big pat on the back for reading those thousands of pages. But obviously a couple of pages no doubt have been read. But remember, there have been 4 volumes before this that have been out and about. But let's have a look and see what you have had to say about this. All right, this is from Dlangamanga saying, political report with agenda to destroy other people's lives. What can you say about a top judge secretly meeting politicians before releasing it? Mandla saying, morning team, a good show and as informative as always. Thank you very much, Mandla. I pray that President Ramaphosa implements the Zondo report in its totality. The guilty are seriously afraid. Pakisi, good morning, ladies. Yes, the findings are out, but I cannot react until the 4th month deadline. Yeah, remember, the 4th month is when the president says he will come forward and make his statements as to what must happen going forward. Organics at Lusukisiki saying, the Hawks must now do what investigators got to do. The MPA must start charging, the police must issue warrants of arrest, and indeed arrest. The courts must get ready to perform their duties and so forth. Dipapang saying, good morning, Leanne. This shows how deep corruption was. We now realize why the RET is fighting tooth and nail to remove President Ramaphosa, because they are going to prison. Motlatsi, state capture is just a face of what is happening in South Africa. Whether the law can hunt down the Guptas and everyone who was involved, the real thieves are still stealing. The 7.8% of the population who control the economy, we all know who. This is from Tabo saying, I'm not fully excited about the 5th volume of the State Capture Report because I know that there will never be a single person that will be jailed, because these people that are being found taking part in these corruptions will contest everything. It is going to take years. Anna Kosanati saying the law enforcement agencies must investigate the entire ANC, the bourgeoisie leadership, who within 28 years have millionaires and billionaires while giving 350 rand to ordinary South Africans or ordinary citizens. And then Blackstone saying what we see with this report is incompetency from both Raymond Zondo and Cyril Ramaphosa, and it constitutes a serious violation of the law. The report is null and void because evidence of Mr. Molefe, Dr. Ngubane and Mr. Koko was omitted. And Sibonga, that 2 billion rand could have been used effectively elsewhere. These investigations should have been handled by SAPS and Hawks. What is the point, as the CG refers it back to them? All right, those are just a couple of your tweets for now. We have got lots more streaming in. Please keep sending them to us. Let's get into